Okay, welcome everyone, and thank you so much for waiting. I was just waiting for everyone to join the program, and I hope you enjoy with this kavali. It's a beautiful, it's such a joyful kavali, isn't it? So it is actually from the Turkish collectivity that they are singing kavali. So it was last year program, one of the program. So I would like to say Jai Shri Mataji to everyone. And welcome again, and good evening and good morning wherever you all are. So again, we are here together to integrate the whole world with the universal knowledge, with the universal culture, and also, of course, with the divine music. So this is actually the beauty of the Mother Kundalini, that she puts us into oneness. And there is no any differences, there is no time differences, there is no any place. So wherever we are in the same place. Wherever we are in different time, actually we are in the same time, in the same time zone. So this is the beauty of this program, and this is the beauty of this ether element, and this is the beauty of this Mother Kundalini. She puts us into oneness. So today, actually, I'm very excited. The yogi who will be joining to us in this program from Italy, from Cabela, and he will be joining actually with the Sophie music. Very first time we will be listening Sufi music together, and of course he will explain to us what is Sufi music, what is related with the Sufi music and Sahaja yoga or realized soul. So we will listen from him. And his name is Mohammed Akashai. So he started Sahaja Yoga in 2010 in Iran. He got his self-realization in Iran. And later on, he moved to Italy. He's married with Italian yogini, and he's a father with the 2 children. And also, as I said, he is a Sufi singer, and he's also computer engineer. And I would like to welcome him right now. Mohammed, good morning.
Good morning. Good evening to all. Actually, it's my morning, but it's evening. Good evening to everyone.
Yes, right.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mohammed. Also, I would like to let you know some of the Saj yogis and who are in Europe or in Turkey or in Africa, they are watching us. Some of the yogis are watching us. So to them, good morning for us. Good evening who are in United States. And so nice.
Hello. Nice to see you all, and thank you very much for inviting me. And I'm so happy to be with all of you here. And I hope we can enjoy together, meditate and talk. And again, I have to say that it for me is a lot of joy and vibration at the moment. Thank you very much again for having me.
Oh, thank you. That is our pleasure, Mohammed. And thank you so much for accepting our invitation. And as we always really appreciate for each yogi, whoever is joining, they don't mind about the time. And I know that 6:15 and you have to wake up at 5 or maybe 4:30, depend on your schedule. And but we always appreciate with all the yogis and with you also too, with your being flexible and with your desire that you are joining the program. And thank you so much, Mohammed.
Thank you very much. Thank you. For me, all was full of joy, and so I didn't bother it. I really enjoyed it.
I can tell. Look at your face, and you look so fresh, and you look so joyful. It's amazing. I already feel we will have amazing program, and we will have a beautiful meditation with you. So. Yeah, so now if you can, let's start for the meditation, and if you are ready, we are already ready.
Yeah.
Okay, I will hand over to you. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, namaste everyone. So we can all close our eyes. We can put our right hand on the heart. And within our heart, we can bow down to that divine principle within us. We can bow down to that purity of the spirit within us. And let us have that desire of union with the divine power, with that power which is everywhere, which is within us, which is around us. And let us have that love for ourselves and for everyone. And with that desire, let's raise our Kundalini and give ourselves abundance. We can keep our eyes closed and let's keep both of the hands toward Mother Earth. If we are sitting on the earth, we can touch Mother Earth with both of our hands. We can feel the gravity of Mother Earth, this force of love that she has toward all the human beings, toward all the creation which is living on her. O Shri Adi Bhumi Devi, Mother, humbly we bow down to you, truly to your compassion, to your love, to your unconditioned love, which you have toward everyone, either they've been respectful to you or not. We humbly ask you, please, with your gravity, with your love, to take away all the heaviness, whatever which is not pure within us. Can all say the mantra to Shri Adi Bhumi Devi. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Adi Bhumi Devi Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. O Mother Earth, please take away all this ego and super. We don't need any of them. Please make us compassionate as you are. Please make us stable as you are. And let us have that force of gravity and love which you have. Okay, now we can leave the right hand on Mother Earth and have the left hand on our lap. Let's bring our attention on the left side. As we know, the left side starts from Muladhara Chakra. We can ask Mother Kundalini within us, the power of Kundalini within us, to reside within us and to clean and remove all the emotions within us which are not pure. We can ask her to clean all the impure desires within us. All these desires and wishes which are giving us agitations, all that is stress. And we can all pray to that principle of innocence and purity. We can have the attention on Muladhara Chakra. We can say the mantra Shri Ganesha. Om Tvami Vasakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. We can have desire of that purity, that innocence within us. We can ask that power of innocence to cleanse us, to cleanse our heart from any hatred, to clean our mind from any thoughts which is bothering us, to clean our conditioning, to clean whatever is within us which is not letting us be peaceful. Let's stay in that thoughtless awareness. We still keep the right hand toward Mother Earth. And okay, let's have attention on the right side. We can bring the right hand on the lap and left hand toward the sky. So as now we are using the coolness of the ether element, we receive it through our left hand, and we can ask that ether element to cool down our right side. To remove whatever which is not balanced within our right side. Oh Mother Kundalini, please, you reside within me, and you please balance my right side. I surrender all my actions, all my thoughts, all the futuristic thoughts to you. Okay, you can keep both of the hands on the lap. The right and the left, the right hand and the left side and the right side are like the two wings, as we have them balanced now. So we can have attention on the central channel. Humbly, we can raise Kundalini with the right hand, and we can lead it from the sacrum bone to Sahasrara. We can all say Om 3 times and raise Kundalini at the same time. Om. With the right hand, we can little give a massage the Sahasrara chakra. And then in the light of Sahasrara chakra, we can pay attention to the other chakras, whatever problem which is there. Let's move our hand and Sahasrara 7 times clockwise. Let's have the attention on Sahasrara chakra and not on anything else, not any other chakra. Let's raise the hand a little with a bit of distance from top of our head to feel that cool breeze, or even if it's warm breeze. Let's have attention on that. Doesn't matter if you feel warm, then we can work on it afterwards. Let's fix the attention on the point which you are feeling that cool. Or if not, you're feeling that cool breeze, doesn't matter. Let's feel that peace within us, that state of thoughtless awareness. For the moment, we are leaving all the thoughts. We are just telling them, not now, not now. At the moment, I'm free. I want to be free. I want to have a moment for myself. Okay. We can keep both of the hands on the lap. Let's maintain that state of thoughtless awareness, which is called nirvichara. Should know that in that state, if we are, we can, with that light, we can bring our attention on any problem, any catch on the chakra, and that problem will resolve very fast. Because in that state, we are leaving it to Mother Kundalini. It's free of any thoughts, free of any conditioning, free of any ego. Let's keep the right hand on left Swadhisthana, on the lower part of the stomach on the left. We can pray to Mother Kundalini, to this power within us, to purify, to clean this chakra, the left Swadhisthana. Oh Mother Kundalini, please cleanse this chakra from all the ignorance, all the false knowledge that we have, either we are aware about it or we are not. We pray to you to enlighten our chakra, this left Swadhisthana. Please give me the divine knowledge. Please let me know if I'm following any idea, any thought which is false knowledge, which is not good for my ascent. Please let me see that false knowledge, that ignorance which is within me. We can move our right hand on the left Vishuddhi. We can give it a bit of massage. And we can keep the right hand fixed on the left Vishuddhi to give it a bit of vibration. Here is very important to not feeling guilty, in the sense that now we have the light of the spirit within us. if we have done any mistake, if we have committed any mistake, we are forgiven. And as we have the awareness about it, so we're not going to repeat it. So we don't feel guilty about it. The God is the ocean of compassion and love and forgiveness. And what could be our sin or a mistake compared to that ocean of mercy, to that ocean of compassion and love? So within our heart we can say, I'm not guilty. I'm not guilty. How can I be guilty if I'm the pure spirit? If I have committed any mistake, I'm aware of it, and I'm witnessed it, and I'm not going to repeat it. So we can have the right hand and the left heart. We can say the mantra Shri Shiva Parvati. Om Tvami Vasakshat Shri Shiva Parvati Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mata Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. With a full confidence within us, we can say, I am the Spirit. I am the Spirit. We can all say Sat Chitananda Rupa. Sat means I am the Spirit. Chitta means I am the pure attention. The attention which is enlightened and is on my spirit. Satchitananda Rupam Shivoham Shivoham Satchitananda Rupam Shivoham Shivoham. Sat, I am the spirit. Chitta, I am the attention, I am the pure attention. Ananda means I am the joy that which is beyond any happiness, beyond any unhappiness. and Shivoham, I am the spirit. You can bring the left hand on the right Swadhisthana, which is the lower part of the stomach on the right side. Here is the place that we can ask Mother Kundalini to cleanse our attention. We can desire, can ask to have such an attention which is on our spirit. We can ask for enlightened attention. We can say the mantra to Shri Chitta Niruddha. Om Tvaniva Sakshat Shri Chitta Niruddha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Okay, then now we can bring the attention on the central channel. We can place our right hand on the forehead. And here within us we can say, I forgive everyone and everything. I forgive all the past and all the future. And I forgive myself as well. Now we can place the right hand on back again. And here is the place that we ask forgiveness from the divine. So if we have committed any mistake against our spirit or against the divine, in the past, knowingly or unknowingly, please forgive us, O divine power. And again, we can raise Kundalini 3 times with Om to Sahasrara. We can again bring the attention to Sahasrara. Om. Can massage Sahasrara chakra again. can press it with the palm of the hand, the center of the palm, which is Sahasrara. Place it on Sahasrara chakra. And we'll move it 7 times clockwise. And we can pray to Mother Kundalini. Please let me be established in my self-realization. Please open my Sahasrara more and more. And let me witness myself, to see myself in the light of Sahasrara. You can raise the hand a little bit. Let's find that cool breeze which is coming out of Sahasrara. And let's fix the attention on that point. Or if you're not feeling that cool breeze, we can establish that silence. Let's have that silence within us. Thoughtless awareness within us. We can try with the left hand. Now we can sit a few minutes in silence. We can listen to the music. And any time that our thoughts again is coming back, we can again raise Kundalini and feel that cool breeze and have the attention on top of our head.
Mohammed, you are mute. Sorry.
Yeah, sure. Now let's have that desire within us for all the world to have this peace, the divine peace within them and among them. And with having that desire, let's raise our Kundalini and give ourselves abundance.
Thank you, Muhammad. Very nice.
Welcome. Thank you. It was really a shower of blessing and vibrations for me.
Isn't it? It was really showering. The vibrations were so much, so strong. Like I'm just like, it's a cool breeze keep coming all my hands, all my body around me with your leading. It was wonderful. Such a beautiful cleansing we had it with you. It was wonderful.
Oh, well, it wasn't me. Thanks, Kundalini, and thanks everyone else. I should say that it made my day. I'm very happy. I started my day with such a vibration.
Oh, very nice. So we had it. We had
Thank you very much.
together. Yeah. But you are the sparkle, please.
I hope so. I'm really enjoying to be part, and that power every time comes in a collective meditation. I should say that that is the magic. Let's say, I don't know the correct word. That is the magic of the collective power. When we all gather, then the divine showers. But if you're individual, yes, have attention. But when it's in a collective, it's very different.
Yes, very true. Yeah, very true. Yeah, very nice. Yeah, such a beautiful. Thank you, say to all of us. But the power of the collectivity is the most important thing, and
Yes, that is the.
isn't it? It's a big power for all of us. Yeah,
Yes,
very nice.
that is true. Yes.
Thank you, Mohammed. Let's ask, how did everyone feel in the meditation? So, did anyone would like to speak about the experience of the meditation?
Yeah, certainly would like to jump in. Mohammed, this is Sandeep Joshi, and I had a very long day since 5 a.m. in the morning. So I was already very tired, but your collective meditation and everybody's support, I really feel very relaxed now. So it was very, very soothing. And thank you again, Jai Shri Mataji.
Jai Shri Mataji, brother. Happy to hear your voice, and I'm really happy. We should thanks all our mother. Again, the collectivity. I'm really grateful.
Is there anyone?
Jai Shri Mataji, it was very nice clearing of Backagya. I felt so light on my Backagya and like very powerful vibrations, and I was thoughtless automatically. Very beautiful meditation. Thank you.
I see one message for you, Mohammed. Is Ramu says felt calm and peaceful. That's
Well, I'm really happy of hearing this. So,
and yeah, please go ahead.
Yes, please. Yeah, for me was the same. I should say that his vibrations made my day, and I hope that you will have a very good night sleeping.
Yes, it is. It is always like that, Mohammed. I mean, wherever again, the time is not so important, but of course, according the time zone. So you start the day beautifully, so joyfully, and there is no any thoughts. Of course, we meditate individually in our time in the morning, but collect, as you say, the power of the collectivity creates amazing vibrations and lots of joy. I mean, divine joy, as you said in the meditation, as you said, beyond happiness or unhappiness. So we
Yes.
really get that state with the collective meditation, isn't it?
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is true, and very important point that of course we feel happy and unhappy, but to have that joy which is beyond all that being upset or happiness or unhappiness, which is something else, which is the exceptional experience which you need to experience it, and you cannot talk of it. Of course, when you feel it, you understand it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Yeah. Just through the experience we understand, right?
Yeah, that is.
Yeah. So for us who are in the night, I mean, we go to sleep so peacefully and we wake up so fresh with this power of the collective vibrations. So it's the same thing as we are here. Yeah. So if there is no any question for Mohammed, but please stay with us. You can ask any question to Mohammed later also, but I would like to start now with Mohammed. So Mohammed, we always ask very classic question to all the yogis who are joining the program. So we would like to hear from you. How did you start Sahaja Yoga, or what seeking brought you to Sahaja Yoga?
Well,
In Iran also.
yes. I was born in Iran, and well, the society and the environment is a kind of a Muslim society, and of course, there are a lot of conditioning, and I always felt that I don't want all these conditionings. I don't want any medium between me and God. And for some point, I was my seeking took me to read a lot of history, because I had that feeling in my heart that through knowing yourself, you can know God. And that taught me that, okay, let me start from the past and knowing the history. So I went to read a lot of history, and then after a while I found out about our past, which Iranian, before being Muslim, they were Zarathustrian. So it took me to the way to know Zarathustra. And I started again reading books about Zarathustra, and I thought, oh, that is really interesting. So I have to maybe change my religion, which is very dangerous. And I thought, okay, so I have the religion within my heart. I don't need to say it out loud that, oh, now I'm changing. I went, and I was very lucky to be to their society, to Zarathustrian society. And when I went to their society, and again, and I faced again the same conditioning, but this time I saw exactly the same conditioning. I said, no, I don't want again that conditioning. I want to have that God without any medium or without any condition. It gave me a really good preview of seeking God beyond any religion. I had a really tough time and also good time to understand that to worship God, you don't need any medium or any religion. You can have God within you. And through all that seeking and searching, one day I was in the office and my colleague called me and at the same time I was singing as well, and I was going to have an operation on the sinus, because I had a serious problem on the sinus, and it was a big obstacle for me to singing. And I was going to do an operation, and my colleague said, no, you don't need to do any operation, come and do this yoga, and he knew that I'm seeking, so he already gave me realization one day, and he took me into a room and gave me realization, and I felt warm on the left side. I should say that. I remember that day. And I didn't take it very serious. The day that he told me you don't need to do an operation and it could be fixed, this problem, so Sahaja Yoga, I said, wow, really good, let's try it, because I was very afraid of doing operation, because once you touch the sinus, which is Hamsa chakra, very sensitive, then I was very lucky. And after 2-3 months of practicing and going to the public program and meditating, and there was certain methods to clear Hamsa chakra with like sniffing the water with the salt and the ghee. After 4 months, noticeably I saw that, wow, wait, I don't have any anymore. That problem, the problem which I had it for about maybe 15 years since my childhood, like it went away, and that was a big miracle for me. But wow, this yoga makes miracle. And a lot of other effects in your life which you don't notice it because it happens gradually and you don't notice it. And as you come and you start this meditation, a lot of miracles and, let's say, magics happens in your life, which you may notice them after a long time. Yes, and in all these programs, it was after 2 months we were in a meditation, and I should say that the floor was a marble and really hard to sit down still for a long time. I mean, long time, for 1 hour sitting down. I was in front, and I was really tired and like being a bit of also embarrassed and to ask them to stand up and drink something. And at the end, the lady who was leading the meditation said, okay, now we raise our Kundalini. And within myself, I thought, oh, relief, now I can stand up and walk. And as soon as I started raising Kundalini, I felt Kundalini within me, like, this sound within me, with like a, and it came to my Sahasrara, and I heard a crack in my Sahasrara, like a sound of crack.
Really? Did you really feel the crack? Did you really?
Yes, I felt that kind of sound within my head, and I was just like that. My hand was up, and for like 5 seconds I couldn't move. I'm so satisfied of that peace within me, that power within me, and I didn't want to talk, and I sat down, continued sitting down. I felt so much peace within me, so much release within me. That day I remember I walked the whole way back to our house. It was like 2 hours of walking. And I was just in peace and no thoughts, and I was enjoying the moment. I remember it was Tuesday. And when I arrived home, my mom looked at me and said, what has happened to you? We're so different.
Wow.
I should say that I was really kind of aggressive and like reacting. And since that day, my mom also noticed that, wow, you are doing this yoga. I don't know what has happened to you. And that day was so bold in my life, which after a while, every week I was going to meditation. I was like expecting, oh my God, I have to experience that the moment again. And it didn't happen. That was a tremendous experience which I had that day, and made my day and made really clear for me, and to understand what I've been seeking for, and that peace which I've always looking for. Yeah, this is the experience of the first year in Sahaja, and then the other years which happen one after each other.
Amazing, amazing. And I just want to ask you, did you feel like you say that your Kundalini went up very on your Sasrara and then start to break, or you felt that connection?
Yeah, that
This
it was
crack
it was
sound.
yeah, imagine like a tube which is stuck something in the middle, and then with the pressure, and then you just open it, and I felt really that power, that it was so strong, which made me to see this like a straight, and it came off to my
Wow.
satra.
Wow.
I still remember that sound, and that peaceful moment for like 5 seconds. I couldn't move, and I was so shocked of that power.
Wow.
And for a few minutes, I couldn't move, and I was just enjoying the moment. I wasn't shocked. That sound of crack wasn't, let's say, painful. It was just maybe a sound which I heard it. I don't know. And every time they were asking us to share our experience, but I was so ashamed that no, they laugh at me. I shouldn't say that.
Oh, it's
I
a great
didn't.
experience.
Yeah, I didn't know. You are new. I was new, and I said, no, just let's keep it for myself. If I say, they would not believe, and let's have that experience. After a few years, I told them the experience. Well, no, you have to tell us. Yeah, what to do now. I'm telling you.
Yes, of course. Yeah, that's wonderful. It reminds me actually the rebirth of the how the birds are in the egg. Like, of
Yes.
course, as you know, as we all know, how Shrimataji explains, with by the time, I mean, of course, when we were baby, when everyone in their childhood, so their sasrara is open because there is no any condition, there is no any expectation, there is no any fear about anything. So there is no any condition of society, condition of the family. There is nothing in it. But of course, by the age we accumulate, right? And then so the sasrara start to close it. And like we become like a bird which is on the shell. So but when with our desire, your desire was you wanted to know the God Almighty, right? So you didn't want to be in condition of the society or whatever you were living, and you were I believe you were just wanted to find out the truth. So with your desire, that desire, which was of course, with your desire, your own mother Kundalini, when she rise, and then when she came to your Sasrara, as a mother bird, it broke your shell. Of course, she broke all of shell of our mind and our Sasrara, but yours is, I mean, the physically is amazing, this experience. I mean, I heard very rare this experience from other Sahajogis. And the one is you, actually. That's wonderful. And I wanted to ask you, did you feel that time the legs of your pain, or did you notice where you are sitting? Because you were telling that you didn't.
I had a lot of pain in my legs, because I was sitting on a marble, and it was really hard, and my feet were numb, so I couldn't feel. And as soon as Kundalini came and opened Sahasrara for like 2-3 minutes, I didn't feel anything. I just wanted to sit down and just be still in that moment. And you use that peace and the joy as much as possible. I didn't want to lose it. And afterward, every time I was meditating in collective, I had that desire kind of being, oh, please, again, happen to me. I really want that. Anyway, didn't happen, but that is strong. But anyway, I could feel afterwards a really good vibration on top of my head. Before that,
so basically, your Sahasrara is open that moment completely, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I believe so, yeah.
So, Mohammed, this brings me another question, and I will let other yogis to ask you if there is any question from their side. So, Mohammed, what advice you can give to everyone to open the Sahasrara, like to keep the Sahasrara open? Like, what advice you can give it to everyone? That Sahasrara, we have to keep Sahasrara open. So what makes us? Through your experience, you can tell.
Yes, that is as also Shri Mataji has said, we have the chakras on the head as well, which are called, this position of chakras on the head are called pitas. The pita of the Sahasrara and the heart chakra are the same, are positioned in the same place. So there is a lot of, let's say, relation between heart and Sahasrara. When I feel not love or that union or that peace within my heart, it affects the Sahasrara. When I feel my heart is closed, I feel okay, then Sahasrara is closed. This is one particular experience which I have regards the heart and Sahasrara. And one more thing, which I found the reason afterward, which is the effect of void on Sahasrara, because again on the pitas around the Sahasrara is the void. When once there is a problem on the void, it has a pressure again on Sahasrara. This is my personal experience, which I have it, and as Iran is void, Iran, Turkey, that Middle East is void. So we get the effects of void if there is any catch or anything on that, and I have to work on the void and release this again the Sahasrara. This is my particular experiences, which if I have problem, and of course if we have these big balloons of ego and superego again, when I have it, I feel quickly. But most of the times is that void in the heart, I can say.
Really nice, beautiful tip, actually, Mohammed. Yeah. So while you are saying that once we have to open our heart to establish, with my understanding, to establish the Spirit or God Almighty within us, and the second one, to become your own guru with our void chakra, and of course to recognize the guru of us. Who is he? Who is she? So I think that brings us to surrender, right? And then opens the Sahasrara.
Yeah, that is a really a vast meaning, let's say, of being surrender. It's very delicate. It's very vast. And once a few years ago, I was really shocked of one sentence of Shri Mataji that was saying that you should have an open heart toward everyone, because this body is the temple and the spirit is that divinity in that temple which you worship. It's important, and whoever comes to you should face your open heart, and in your heart there is nothing else except love, except that divinity. So what can they do to you if you have an open heart? They come to you and they see the divine in you. They see your open heart, which is full of love. And whenever I close my heart toward someone, or I had moments which I was upset, then I quickly understood, okay, so after I close, there is no connection. So I have to work on my heart, work on that aspect to again have that connection. Yes, that is a thing which.
Wow, so nice, so nice, Mohammed. Thank you so much. But we can pause for our conversation and some music. Let's see.
Sure.
Listen some music from you.
Sure.
And before listening to Sufi music, shortly, could you please explain what is Sufi music? And what is related with being a realized soul? I mean, are they the same concept? So please tell us about this.
Well, the word Sufi, let's say if you want to know the meaning, comes from Saf, which means pure.
Mm-hmm.
And since ages ago, we had this Sufism, let's say, and they had this also searching and looking and going toward the union with the God or this divine power, and they were manifesting their desire with the poetry and with music, to manifest their desire of seeking union with the divine. And mostly it's been found in the eastern countries. If you go to India, Pakistan, Iran, even Turkey. Turkey is a very important place, as we have Rumi, this famous poet, which his shrine is in Konya in Turkey. If you go, there are two important aspects of the Sufi music, which is the poetry and the music. If you read the poetry, it's either they are talking of, these are, let's say, levels, which we can compare it with us, that you are searching and you are looking for, oh God, where are you? I'm very exhausted, I'm very painful of this separation. Part of poetry is like that, which is, as they say, oh, love is really difficult, or I'm really painful of this separation. And the next level in their poetry, they are explaining that they found that union with the God. They are finding that peace within them. And in the poetry, they are explaining that joy. And they would mix it with the music, and they would perform that poetry with music and explaining that joy. And sometimes in the Sufi, we have a dance also, which is called Sama, which they dance. I don't know if you want, you can show them afterward this Sama dance, which the Sufis in Kunya, they dance every, I don't know, it's a very particular thing. And when you face them, they are very nice people. They're very peaceful. They don't have any hatred. So there are teachings of all these gurus also in the Sufism, which they have disciples, and they have levels also, let's say in a spiritual level, that when you look at their heart, they are really pure, they are really clean, they don't have any hatred, they don't have any problem with any religion or any. And the other also, they don't have any problem because they are not problematic, they're just so peaceful. And when they play the music, they talk of that joy, and they might talk about that separation, and also they explain it in the poetry, that and explains that joy, that how is the feeling which they are connected to God, and they are finally finding that peace and unity. This is, we cannot say it's all about Sufi music or Sufism. We can explain a part of it at least, which I experienced because in the music which I studied, a lot integrated with Rumi's poem and a few other poets in Iran. And I was amazed before Sahaja Yoga, when I was singing, I was getting a different definition of the poems. And when I came to Sahaja Yoga, and I was feeling vibrations, comparing different poets, this is not fine. She's always crying that, oh God, where are you? But finally, you have to reach to the point that you are connected. And when I was reading Rumi's poem, that wow, Rumi was talking of something special. Now I understand it. when you have the knowledge of Sahaja Yoga and you put it next to it, this is something. And a very big part of shocking part was a poem which even all the people who are studying literature, written literature, was saying a very different, complete opposite meaning. And it was that if I could, it was saying that my heart is burned out of your love. Well, it is a common meaning which you get. Okay, I understand. But afterward, in Sahaja Yoga, I understood that, wow, it doesn't mean that it's burned. It means that you imprinted my heart with your name. You know, you have seen that when they imprint someone, it means that you are the owner, or that person is the owner. You imprinted my heart with the fire, with that stamp. And it means that my heart belongs to you now. It doesn't mean that my heart is burned out of that fire. And for me was that, wow, the whole society are saying very different meaning. But when I came to Sahaja, I understood, and it came in a moment. I was explaining the meaning to someone else, and it was like a spark comes of, oh my God, the whole life, for like 30 years, 25 years, I was thinking that way. But actually it means that بی همگان به سر شود. This is the actual point. بی همگان به سر شود، بی تو به سر نمی شود. داغ تو دارد این دلم، جای دیگر نمی شود. I wish I could translate it properly in English. It means that if I could live with no one, but I cannot spend a moment without you. And as my heart is imprinted with your name, the stamp with your name, and now it belongs to you and no one else. And that was also one of the big moments which I took I understood the real meaning of this poetry. And I started having a better attention on the poems. And even now when they ask me to sing something, I'm very particular on choosing the music and the poems, because it's very important. The music has a great effect on the other people. So if you're singing it, you should really know the poem. Are they really auspicious? Are they nice? Is it a good meaning? Yes, that's the thing. I hope I could explain fine.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Yeah, it's beautiful. So nice to listen this understanding of the Sufi music after your self-realization. Definitely is more meaningful, and it brings you to more towards the God Almighty by listening all the, not only the music, the words, the meaning of each word, right? So then shall we all experience this music right now with you, Mohammed?
Sure, I'm very happy to.
Yeah, please. And could you please also closer to be your microphone when you are singing, please? Yeah, thank you.
Yes.
And let's also. I would like to tell everyone. I would like to remind you all. Let's experience the vibrations of this deep divine music, which is the Sufi music, by opening our hand. Let's see how we all are feel when we are listening. And this is the time to experience of the vibrations. And let's enjoy.
Okay. جان جهان دوش کجا بودی؟ جان جهان دوش کجا بودی؟ نی غلطم در دل ما بودی. آه که من دوش چه سان بودم، آه که من دوش چه سان بودم، آه که تو دوش کرا بودی، آه که تو دوش کرا بودی. رشک برم کاش قبا بودمی، چون که در آغوش قبا بودی، رشک برم کاش قبا بودمی. چون که در آغوش قبا بودی، زهره ندارم که بگویم تو را، زهره ندارم که بگویم تو را. بی من بیچاره کجا بودی، بی من بیچاره کجا بودی. آینه ای رنگ تو عکس کسیست، آینه ای رنگ تو عکس کسیست. تو ز همه رنگ جدا بودی، تو ز همه رنگ جدا بودی. رنگ رخ خوب تو آخر گواست، رنگ رخ خوب تو آخر گواست. در حرم در حرم در حرم لطف خدا بودی. Which this was a part. I'm sorry everyone, because it was without music and it was only the singing. And again, it was a poem from Rumi. I don't know how much everyone knows about Rumi. He, as Shimataji said, he is a real-life soul. He was born in a city in Afghanistan. Then he lived in Iran. He went to Iraq and many other places. And at the end, he found peaceful to stay in Turkey, in Konya, and he passed away in Konya. And the meaning also is, there is a term in Sufism which is called Jan or Janan. Jan means the soul, Janan means the soul of all the souls in the world, which we can say Kundalini. It says that, where have you been? I've been looking for you all the world, and I've been looking outside and without, but now I'm finding it that you've been all this time within me. I've been looking outward, but I didn't have a moment to look within me, and now I'm seeing within me, and I find you within myself. And it says that my heart is like a mirror, and I can see your face within that. And I cannot explain you with the colors, because you are beyond all the colors, beyond what I can explain. I can only see in the mirror of my heart you, but I cannot describe you with the colors, with the material things, as you are beyond all the colors. Yeah, that was the the brief explanation about the meaning.
So nice, beautiful, beautiful, Mohammed. I mean, even if we don't understand the words of this song, I mean, the vibrations tell how it is so deep. But of course, when you explain, it brings you us more depth, because the understanding of the song is amazing. When we put the explanation from your side, yeah, that's so nice. Thank you, Mohammed. Thank you so much. So, Mohammed, earlier we talked, there is one beautiful performance from you and with one Sahaja yogi. And I would like to share that. But also, that is also, there is one meaning on that performance. Just can you, before I put it on, can you please explain it for us just very shortly? Yeah.
Yeah, that part is called Ave Maria and Azan. which is a kind of a fusion of the music and the opera music and, let's say, Sufism. What we know about Ave Maria is basically the salutations to Shri Maria, to Maria, mother of Shri Jesus. And it was a yogini called Liliana. She performed it really well, and I should say that you hear it on the video, and I should say when she was singing next to me, I was stunned. It's so beautiful. And we have this azan. Azan is an Islamic term, which is a kind of announcement. You know, Muslims, they have 5 times of prayer during the day, and each time when they want to invite everyone for that collective namaz or prayer, they say that azan, which is 4 times Allahu Akbar and 2 times Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. These are all Arabic words. I can translate afterward. And they asked us to sing it as the Turkish collective before sang it, and it was very difficult to do the fusion between this Sufi music, which is a strong like Qawwali, and such a delicate thing like Ave Maria, especially for Italians. It's very delicate thing if you want to touch Ave Maria with something. So I really prayed that, ask Father that please help us to do it in a way which is nice, which is beautiful. And it was a moment which came that tune, and we sang it. And that azan is basically 4 times Allahu Akbar, which means the God is great. And the part which says Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah means that I agree, I testify that there is one unique God, who is Allah, in a Muslim terminology. And then the whole complete of azan is Ashhadu anna Muhammadan Rasulullah. I testify, agree that Shri Muhammad was a messenger of God. Then Shri Ali, I testify that Shri Ali is the Mawla, is the peer, let's say. And Hayya ala Salat is inviting everyone for the prayer. Please come to namaz, come to the prayer. Hayya ala Falah, please come to the prosperity. Hayya ala Khairul Amal means come to the best of the deeds, to the best of the action. And again, 2 times Allahu Akbar, God is great. And La ilaha illallah, there is no duality in the God. There is one unique God. And particularly about that, I started with traditional Allahu Akbar, as the Muslims say. And when the Ave Maria comes, it's a very delicate thing. It brings that delicacy. And then I follow the tune of the Ave Maria with Ashhadu an la ilaha illallah. And the beautiful thing in Sahaja is that you see and you bring all that beauty and delicacy and divinity, and you remind all the people that, look, you are Muslim, you are Christian, but they're all pointing in the same direction. And I think it was a nice thing to remind that unity, that Christianity and Islam are talking of the same thing. And we should just see and be clear that to see the intervention of the human being and that ego and the superego part, which came in the middle and ruined everything. But we Sahaja know we have this light in our Sahasrara to see the truth behind it, to see the beauty of all these incarnations of Sri Jesus and Sri Muhammad, to understand that who they were and what they talked about. This is I wanted to.
Okay, very nice. Thank you, Mohammed. And I will turn it on this video with my pleasure. And let's enjoy.
Sure.
أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله الله أكبر الله أكبر أشهد أن لا إله إلا
We will continue the clapping here. So beautiful, Mohammed. So nice. Wow. So wonderful. I mean, do you really see? I mean, of course, Sahaja Yoga is the universal religion, universal culture, and universal knowledge. So we, with the music, also we can see how the essence of the all the religions are is within us, and we see the beauty in it. So, I mean, such a wonderful performance you all did it, Mohammed. Where was this place?
Cabela.
In Kabila.
Yes,
Oh, I
yes, 2007. I think 2017. It was a seminar. It was a festival. Festival of the 10. And usually there is 2 weeks of classes and courses of music and the arts, and the last 3 days are the days of the concert and performances. So
yeah. Wow, so nice. And we all look forward to come there after this, situation comes down. I mean, in this program, some of us, we've never been in Kabela, but there were so many Sajikis who joined from Kabela, and we show so many pictures and videos from Kabela, and it is increasing our desire, I believe, right? Does anyone want to say anything about this performance or Kabela or to Mohammed before we say goodbye to each other?
Yeah, bravo, Mohammed. Really amazing performance. It was enthralling. The voice was so much deep, and I have heard this in mosques, and it felt so nice, so soothing, and it was just amazing. I don't have words to describe it. Thank you again.
Thank you very much. It's joyful for me that you enjoyed it. Thank you very much.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Thank you, Sandeep. Thank you so much.
Jai Shri Mataji, Mohammed. This is Shalja. It was so captivating, to listen to your performance. I actually had very strong sensations in my Hansa Chakra and also in my Sahasrara throughout your explanation of Sufism and throughout your singing. So thank you so much for this beautiful experience.
Wow, thank you, Shalja. So nice to hear from you.
Hi, Mohammed. Thank you so much. Jai Shri Mataji, it was so beautiful to hear the explanation, like Shail just mentioned, and also it was very unique for me to hear the opera and the Sufi music together. It's pretty nice, very captivating. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Really happy.
Is there anything? I see one message from Saida. Felt amazing. Such a cool vibration around void during the second performance and connection in Sasrara same time. Jai Shri Mataji. Wow, this is amazing, Saila. Wow, this is, Saila, I mean, of course, maybe you will explain, but I would like to say, of course, since Mohammed sang Azan, and then of course there is Mother Mary, the opera part was taken care of with the other yogini Liliana, and singing about Shri Jesus Mary, Mother Mary, and they all are in our void chakra. It's amazing that you all felt this, isn't it, Mohammed? Yes, do you want to add something about this? Yeah. This is incredible feeling, Saida.
Well, yeah, Shri Muhammad, as you know, Adi Guru, they have a position in the void, and Shri Maya is Shri Mahalakshmi, which is in our Nabi. Basically, that is a very nice thing that she felt.
Wow. That's wonderful, wonderful, yeah. So, Mohammed, I know for you is the work time, for us is the sleep time. Is came already, but I know it's hard to leave. But I know we had so many things to talk during this program. But it's amazing. It went very sage way, very spontaneously. But of course, it brings us to ask one question. Come back again to our program.
Sure. I would love to participate.
To continue.
In the yes, I would really love. Let me know. I'm very happy to join, and let me know when.
Of course. We will look forward to that. Definitely. We will keep in touch, and we love to have you again. Yeah. Thank you, Mom.
Thank you very much. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
I hope you enjoyed.
Thank you.
for the wonderful
you.
Thank you.
meditation. Jai Shri Mataji.
Jai Shri Mataji. Thank you.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Okay, Mohammed, really, thank you so much from our heart for your time, for your effort. I know it's early morning, but have a wonderful day to you and lots of love to you and your family from all of us from here. Jai Shri Mataji.
Jai Shri Mataji, thank you for all you're doing and hope to see you all soon. Bye.
Yes,
and
we will see
of course
you
in
soon.
Kabbalah as well.
Yes,
Of course
exactly.
in Kabbalah as well. Yes.
Definitely. And of course, if you are able to make it anytime with your family, you're always welcome to visit us here too.
Thank you very much. Jai Shri Mataji.
Okay. Jai Shri Mataji.
Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.
Bye.
Have a nice night. Bye.
You too. You too.
Goodbye.
Okay, my dears, thank you so much for giving a time to you first of all and to all of us. But without your joining to this program, it will never bring the joy of the collectivity. And I really want to say to you, all of you, thank you so much for joining this program and so bringing lots of joy and vibrations. So this is really, without joining, without this collective, work will not work. And so have a wonderful night or have a wonderful day to you all, wherever you all are. And please take care. We will see you all next week with another Sahaja Yogi. Jai Shri Mataji.
Jai Shri Mataji.
Jai Shri Mataji.
Bye everyone. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Good night.
Night.
Jai Shri Mataji.